What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, man. I gotta hit y'all with this one, because even though what I'm about to say might be viewed as being um, not relevant to your life, it actually really is. And because when I talk about how us as black people have to stick together, have to unify, and then we have conversations about prominent black people, rich black people, wealthy black people, famous black people, and then we talk about how one thing can change if there's a situation where the community looks to those black prominent figures to be able to step up in a time of need for the community. One thing has been a consistent theme, and that is more times than not, a lot of those so-called prominent black people, they fall back. They like, nah, I ain't touching that. And then we get upset because we like, well, oh man, see that's the problem, man. If this black millionaire or this black billionaire, if they would just step up and come in and things could be, not taking into consideration the powers that made them a millionaire or a billionaire. And with that being in place, these dudes and some of the females, they are not able. Now they able, but they not able to just come and say, okay, hold on, man, I'm gonna fix this. I got this. Yeah, we gonna stand and we gonna protest this injustice, and and I'm gonna put my resources behind it and my weight behind it, and I'm gonna tell these folks what they can, but they can't because those who they are in bed with, and I say this in a hopefully in a figurative sense, they are in bed with have the ability to strip them and snatch the rug off from under them whenever they get ready. And a lot of people don't like to hear that. Somebody out there right now don't like to hear what I'm saying, but I'm telling the truth. So when we look at how so many of us throw us under the bus, I'm a poet and I did know it. So many of us throw us under the bus. It leads to mistrust. Maybe I'll use that in a song later on if I can remember what I said. But because if one of us who's up there decides to say, nah, man, I don't care what the situation is, I'm standing up, I'm speaking out, I'm going in. If one of us decides to do that, they're going to immediately turn their attention towards the other ones and say, well, what you think about that? Are you in communication with that person? Are you cool with that person? What's up with that? No, you ain't got to worry about me doing that, boss. See, and we don't look at it from the root of why it seems to always be that situation. But if we really look at it, we don't even really have to go to the root. We can just kind of view it from the lens of, okay, well, how many black people that we thought had some power, thought had some juice, how many of them have we seen get torn down, get publicly humiliated, get stripped of everything, get incarcerated? Now, of course, when there are activities that are of their own doing, then you gotta lay in the bed you made. But the defense to that is anything that they choose to bring out about any prominent person, they already knew it was going on. They just waited for the time is right. As long as you kept playing the game, you was cool. We'll hold that until you make us mad. So a lot of those other famous black people with money that you see him, he's in all the movies. Oh, he's all over the radio. He's all over the TV. He's got all the commercials, all the endorsements. When you see that, that is an allowed privilege, an allowed position that they are in. You know, did they work hard? Yeah, they worked hard. Are they talented? Yeah, they talented. So we won't dismiss that aspect of it, but somebody still had to let you in that door. So when one of us stands up and the other ones kind of fall back and look to the side and all that, it's because they feel like I ain't gonna lose my spot. I ain't gonna lose my spot. Yeah, man. You heard what happened to such and such. I ain't saying that. I ain't doing that. And okay, if that's your thought, that's how you feel. That's cool. But um, something I can't remember who said it. I heard it. I heard it said in the Nation of Islam. I heard it said that an individual can rise no higher than the condition of their people. So it don't matter how big you are. It don't matter how big you are. If your people are still down here, if your people are still struggling, and they looking to somebody to be that voice, to be that figure, and you scary and you worried about what they're gonna take from you, then you never had it, and eventually they take it anyway. At some point, they take it anyway. So the lesson to us is, even on small levels, never let somebody um, scare you into not defending what's right and not standing on a principle because you fear that it might knock you out of a particular position or a particular spot. Never let nobody do that, because it's nothing more disappointing than to be sold out by somebody that you thought was a real one, that you thought was with us. And the only way to really determine who's really, really with us, all you got to do is see them under a little pressure from boss man, and then you'll see where they really stand. It's only a handful throughout history who have stood in the face of that fire and faced it and challenged it and spoke truth to the power and uh, took all the bullets and came out unscathed because they understood what the real goal was, and they understood that these people are not the real power. Ain't no real power other than the Creator Himself, whatever name you want to call Him. So y'all take that into consideration and leave y'all comments on that, and I'll hit y'all with another one real soon. All right, peace.